family, friends, faculty, staff, alumni, and class of 2018. My name is Gabrielle Scott, and 4 years ago, I stood on the stage of my high school gym and told my classmates how to make it through life. I gave them the best advice I could, but looking back on that day, I realized that I didn't really know how to navigate through life. I could stand here today and tell my life story. Maybe your eyes would be filled with tears or your minds filled with wonder, but I'm not interested in having a pity party today because this day is meant for celebration. I celebrate not just because I will be receiving a degree from this great university or because so many doors will be opened after today, or even because I won't have to stay up all night studying and having breakdowns because I should have started studying earlier. I celebrate today because I survived, and so did you. 3 weeks after my high school graduation, I started here at Kettering University. I had bright eyes, an eager heart, an excited mind, and I was ready to conquer the world. 4 years later, I am very tired, and I am not the same size I used to be. However, I am stronger, smarter, more resilient, and confident than I've ever been. At the end of my freshman orientation, the night before I started classes, I called my mom to ask her a question. She didn't answer, so I sat on the floor of my dorm room and I cried for 2 hours because in that moment, I realized that I would have to answer some questions on my own. I had to figure out who I really was and what I really wanted in life. We have this saying around here, Kettering built. I think I now know what that means. We all know how rigorous this institution is. Many of you, like myself, have taken several 20-credit terms. We all know the high expectations of our co-op employers. We had to work in a professional environment 40 hours a week and sometimes more. We also know that school or our co-ops didn't stop our personal lives and its challenges from continuing. I think we can all agree that overcoming these obstacles hasn't been easy. Yet you still kept going and you are here today, class of 2018. You're at Kettering built because you survived through one of the toughest college experiences a person can go through. So what can I say to all of you who have already accomplished so much? First, I want you to take care of yourself. I know you all have worked hard to get to this point and are ready to start your careers, but please don't let yourself get lost in your work. Don't get in the routine of waking up, going to work, going home, eating dinner, showering, and repeating. Continue your hobbies. Continue building relationships and friendships. Visit new places and get out of your comfort zone. While you're taking care of yourself, also remember to stay true to yourself. Do what you're passionate about and don't let the opinion of others stop you from doing so. Each of us has a purpose. Find what it is and live up to it. Second, don't fail to give back. Whether that means giving your time, money, care, love, friendship, or whatever else someone may need. What a much better world we will live in if more people who were in the position to help others actually did so. I think we can all think back to someone who has gone out of their way for us, which has contributed to getting us to this point today. Lastly, I want you to remember that love has brought us farther than hate ever has. So let's love one another despite our differences. As a Black woman growing up in Texas and living in Flint, I have felt hate in both direct and indirect ways. Throughout history, barriers have been put in place to keep people of color and women at a disadvantage, but we see people breaking down these barriers every day. Some people broke those barriers down by themselves, and others because they had people from all walks of life standing by their side. We are at a point in time where horrendous events happen before our eyes, and we have become almost numb to it. The late Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. stated that he refused to accept the view that mankind is so tragically bound to the starless midnight of racism and war that the bright daybreak of peace and brotherhood can never become a reality. He believed that unarmed truth and unconditional love will have the final word. Most of us know that a few months ago on this campus that certain students of color were affected by hateful actions. What happened on our campus is a story that happens on too many colleges and universities all over this nation. Thankfully, this was seen as an attack on the Kettering community, and we came together to support and encourage those affected. I hope we continue to create a culture that is inclusive and loving towards all people. Class of 2018, please remember that the things that make us different is what makes the world so beautiful. Let us not be afraid to celebrate the beauty of others because it does not take away the beauty from ourselves. I would like to end by saying thanks to God, my family, friends, professors, all the faculty and staff that have supported me, loved me, encouraged me, guided me, and protected me through my journey here at Kettering. I believe my classmates feel the same gratitude. To the class of 2018, I can't wait to see where life takes you. Congratulations, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.